Welcome everyone to round 10 of the F1 career mode. Basically, I'm sorry that I haven't been able to upload last week. I had a lot of stuff on that weekend and then I just completely forgot about it all week. So I'm going to do a special thing. I'm going to have two episodes, one up today and one up tomorrow, to make up for last week's episode. So then we're back on track almost for a weekly thing. I am on holidays at the moment, so you can expect a lot more content, maybe even live streams. I'm gonna definitely try and see if I can live stream because I should be getting faster internet, or the NBN, either the end of this month or August 5th. So I'm definitely hoping for the end of this month. But anyway, round 10, we were alright last race. I definitely feel that we still have a chance at getting into possibly the Drivers' Championship. Constructor wise, we also do have a chance. We just need the best positions for a few more races. So I think we're coming up to almost halfway through the season, or maybe, I'm not sure. I think this 2015 had 18 races, 19 races, so we may already be past halfway, but we're definitely going to start going into the more faster tracks. So that should sort of help Ferrari, but it's definitely going to be an advantage to Mercedes. But anyway, let's get straight into qualifying and see how we place around this circuit. Alright, so I've put up a setup on that I had before on a Red Bull car, so we'll just see how that goes around here. Because really Red Bull setup, so I'm going to let this Williams get past me or take me out. That's completely fine. Because really, Red Bull and Ferrari almost have similar setups on this game. Here we go. This is our only lap to do anything in. With 50 seconds left on the clock. Not the greatest of first corners, but the car just wanted to keep going out wide. This part we have to nail. If we get this corner right, and we don't, and we're going really wide. And it's the middle sector we also have to get perfect. Nope, we don't manage to increase our position, and as we have Lewis Hamilton right behind us. So, not the greatest of qualifying sessions. We're in 7th, our teammate is in 3rd. Both Mercedes are on the front row. I'm not sure what happened. I'm just not that confident with that track and the braking points. The car just doesn't feel correct, but we're going to have to definitely do something in the race. Oh boy, that is something we do not need. That is heavy rain. And I have a dry setup on. Oh, I have a high downforce setup on actually, so this is actually going to be pretty good. Definitely something we did not need, but anyway, let's get right into this race. And first off, at the moment, yes, we are using full wets. We're not looking to be pitting anytime soon, unless the weather does change, but this is extremely heavy rain, so I don't think the weather will be changing. But if the AI cars do go in the pits, I will follow. But anyway, 4 lights, 5 lights, lights out, and away we go for this very wet race. And I just upshifted quite early to compensate for some wheel spin, and I'm getting trapped and I'm locking up into the back of Massa. I've got to change that setting. So we've lost, oh, we've kept our position, I think. Yeah, we have. Kvyat's right in front of us. Red Bull are going to be really well. They're going to do really good in the wet, hopefully. But look at this. I'm sliding through these corners. I have no grip whatsoever. Yeah, I don't think I can attack at all. I'm pretty much defending from Perez as I just slide through these corners and get a lot of wheel spin just then. And there comes Perez up our inside, and we lose the back end. And again. It's definitely fun to watch very wet races, but it's not fun to drive in. Alright, so someone went into the pits or retired, because someone retired. I think our teammate retired. Perez going aggressive. And really slow during that corner. And that corner as well. Right, so we're keeping race pace with Perez. And down we go into the first corner. Oh boy, a lot of wheel spin in those puddles. To ease up on this rainy weather, the new F1 race in Europe, the Baku race, or Baku, that's on this weekend. So what are your guys' expectations from the race? Do you think it will be a good race? Will it be fun to watch, or will it be something like Monaco where there'll be a lot of crashes? Or is it just going to be another race that whoever has pole position and doesn't make any mistakes will win the race? Because some of the corners do look fun, but then everyone who doesn't have a fast car, like, oh, actually Manna's one of the fastest cars in Australia, but McLaren, for example, they're going to be mugged down the 2-kilometre straight. It's longer than China, but it's not a complete straight because it has corners, but they're not really corners, it's just flat out through the corner. So yeah, it's definitely going to be fun to watch cars hit potential top speeds, but I don't have high expectations for the race. I don't think it's going to be a fun race with a lot of overtakes. It's going to be a race with a lot of crashes during practice for sure. But yeah, who do you think is going to win? Personally, because none of the drivers have really raced around this, they've only done simulation laps. I'm not quite sure. So if Lewis Hamilton gets pole, it could be Lewis's race, just if he gets the a decent clutch start, because his starts are awful. They've been awful all year long. If Nico Rosberg gets pole, then it's going to be Nico's race. if someone like Daniel Ricciardo gets pole, they're gonna have, like, that car, look at this, it is, even on the game, it's just perfect through the corners. They could do something with that chassis in the corners, so definitely Daniel Ricciardo has a chance. Max Verstappen as well, he's in the other Red Bull. Ferrari is a maybe. They have definitely caught up to Mercedes, but the reliability issue is still there with them. So they've caught up to Mercedes in pace, but they don't have the reliability like Mercedes. And as we are going to drop down in the points because Nico Hulkenberg wants to get past us, and I'm really considering going in for new wet tyres. This is just awful to drive. I'm getting tremendous wheel spin. I'm going to have to check. Look at that, look at that. Even Max Verstappen. The cars are just going way too slowly. But my tyres are overheating, so... Oh, I'm sorry, Button. Oh, look at that. 3 cars mugs me. And then they go so slowly. Carlos Sainz is trying to get past now. And my wheels lock up. Come on, get past me. I've got to give the position back. There we go. Carlos doesn't want to get past. Why are my wheels locking up? And I get tapped by Ericsson. Wow, I'm seriously just taking so much speed into the corner. Ericsson, you didn't give me any room. Seriously, Ericsson. And now you're on the race. Get out of the way, Ericsson. You didn't give me any room. Go retire. Okay, so as I lock up, the aim of this race is now to get in front of the Manners, because we are definitely out of the points. There is no way we're going to get into the points now. This setup, this car, these brakes in general just ruined the race from the start. And also Marcus Ericsson, not giving me any space. Pretty sure it was the wise words of Fernando Alonso. You gotta always leave the gap. Or you gotta always leave the space, something like that. And there was nowhere else I could go. If I had, like, I'm not sure what Ericsson was thinking. He may have expected me to just sit there and wait for everyone to pass, but there was nowhere else I could rejoin the track. Look, Ericsson's gaining 3 seconds lap on me. That's how slow I'm going. To compensate for this lockup. Alright, 2 people are coming out of the pits. But there we go. End of the race. Nico Rosberg has won the race. And we're going to come home in 18th place. I'd rather have not finished than come home in 18th. But oh well. There's not much we can do about that. And there we are. We finally finished the race that was just terrible. Full wet race is not fun to drive, especially with that setup on. So Nico Rosberg has won the race. 5 point. Wow, that is incredibly close. 5 tenths in front. Lewis Hamilton was 5 tenths behind. That is pretty close. Valtteri Bottas 25 seconds. So really, there was no way anyone was going to beat Mercedes. As I said, Sebastian Vettel was out of the race. A lot of cars actually pitted, and the top 8 did not pit at all. So interesting. And Marcus Ericsson had to pit twice, so he definitely had issues before. So you guys probably didn't enjoy that, but hopefully you do enjoy that this series is back on weekly, and I hope that tomorrow's episode for you guys is a lot more fun than what this was. And yeah, definitely, hopefully tomorrow's race is just a lot better, and I'll see you guys then.